Hello, how are you? My name is Kenya and you're watching 40 Entrepreneur Drive. In this video, you will be watching an interview with a local entrepreneur, small business owner in the Fort Worth area. And now it's time for the Business Owners Spotlight Series. Hey everybody, how are you doing today? It's me, Kenya. Welcome to the channel, 40 Entrepreneur Drive. In today's video, I would like to speak to one of my local small businessmen. I actually just stopped off at my local beauty supply to pick up some items, and on the way out, I saw my local entrepreneur here smoking some meat and feeding the people on the street. And so I'm going to ask Mr. Ravos a few questions here. I'm curious as to know how a small business like this is possibly affected in today's current estate with everything the way it is. Has his business increased? Has it decreased? Has he had any particular challenges? And what is on the menu for today? So that is what I'm going to be talking about. But before we get into the video, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Leave your comments and questions in the comment section below. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing so you can see other videos like this, and make sure you hit the notification bell so you will be alerted the next time I upload or go live. And so in just one moment, I will be introducing you to Mr. Ravos, who is, from the looks of his t-shirt, the pit boss. So before we get started with the interview, let's go over some smoked meat basics. So this is not your typical barbecue. As you may know, each region in the United States has its own distinct flavor of barbecue. This is smoked meat, which means the meat is prepared in a smoker. That's what this big unit is. In order to smoke meat, you need three things: meat, heat, and smoke. As you can see here, the pit boss is feeding the smoker with wood. You can also use charcoal, but his preferred method is to use wood. Cooking meat in this way infuses the meat with a very distinct flavor, and it takes a long time to get the perfect meat. This is called curing. So running a food establishment like this might seem pretty easy, but there is more than meets the eye. In order to stay a successful small business, you need to keep a few things in mind, especially when it comes to food. You need to know how to cook. Yes, that may seem obvious, but you really do need to know how to cook good food that is going to bring people back. There were quite a few repeat customers while I was there for the interview, so obviously Mr. Ravos has this down pat. Quality needs to be priority. Keeping your standards high and making sure that you are serving your customers to the best of your abilities is important. It's okay if you start small. Mr. Ravos actually has a limited menu, which is just enough for his customer base. Stay tuned to hear what those menu items are. In order to stay profitable, you do need to charge enough. Meat is not cheap, and neither is the time it takes him to invest in smoking the perfect meat. You also have to keep your hours in mind when you will be available for your customers, as well as how much time you actually have to invest in prepping the food before you even get to your customers. You need to know who your target is, and you need to have the right location. So without further ado, we're going to start with the interview and ask a few questions of Mr. Ravos from Max Smokestack. So sir, how long have you been smoking meat, and give us some of the details of your business and what it is that you do?
About 12 years.
12 years. Tell me, what are some of the challenges that you have as a businessman running your business? I know the wind was kind of messing with you earlier, and having things at a certain timing. The timing is one of the biggest challenges?
Yes.
Okay. How long does it take you normally from setup to shut down to have everything come out and serve the people?
Ooh.
It's pretty much an all-day process, huh?
About 17 hours.
I started out about 7:30.
Okay.
And I probably won't lay down until 10, 11 at night.
But you're not a one-man show, so you do have some help. Other than getting help by your beautiful fiance that you mentioned before, you're pretty much a one-man show, just you two.
Yes.
We're in East Fort Worth right now, for the people who don't know.
Yes, ma'am. I pretty much bounce around like wherever my customers say that they they're wanting some business, you know what I'm saying?
So what they call
I'll
that
try to
supply
set
and
up-
demand.
Yes, I try
Okay.
to set up like Mr. Slim told me. It's a guy that used to come here, but he's not here regularly. So
Okay.
I came and he wasn't here, so I set up. You know, it's pretty much it's a lot of work. Well, I pretty much do all the cooking and all the prep.
Oh.
Potato salads, what she does, she to help me out.
So it's a family business.
Yes.
Not only a local business, but a family
Yes.
business.
Yes. This is my sister. That's my sister.
So
Other than
balancing
that,
out, you have to balance out your business with other
Everything.
obligations, things like that.
Everything.
All right.
Everything. It's some work when you're trying to, what I say, get off the ground. A lot of things start coming your way. You just have to keep on pushing.
How do you not get discouraged from all that stuff happening? What makes you not throw in the towel?
Okay.
Ah, okay. What would be your advice to somebody who maybe want to start this kind of business, but just a person is starting from the ground up, like you said? What would be your advice to them to get started? Is it a lot of hoops you got to jump through? Is it who you know? Is it what you know? Or is it just pure grit and you just got to get in there?
Pure grit. Keep your eyes on the prize. One thing. Keep your eyes on your main goal is to become an entrepreneur. And the drive is, where do you want to end up? You know, the race is not given to the slow nor the swift, to the one that endure. You know what I'm saying? So endurance is going to become a key, because you know things are not going to go right. I lost my pot water. And this morning my fire went out on my barbecue pit.
See, now somebody that didn't have a lot of passion might have said, "Oh, we ain't got it ready today. Come back tomorrow and shut it down."
Yes. I came and showed what I had, you know what I'm saying?
Work with what you got.
That's right.
So
it's frustrating right now. I'm like, yeah,
you keeping your cool though.
Because I can't, you know what I'm saying? People want brisket, people want this, people want that, you know what I'm saying? So I got everything rolling. I'm gonna do what I can
to keep the customer happy. He ain't throwing in the towel, but he has been having some challenges, but he's keeping it going.
Yes.
Okay, one last question. As far as the current state of affairs, stuff going on, people staying in, shutting in, has that affected your business a lot, a little, or not at all?
Well, I don't even look at that.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, God is in control of everything. I give that to God. That's His area.
Okay.
So I just keep pushing. I just ask God to cover me and the people that are around me, and I just keep it moving.
Amen, amen. All right, tell us what your specialties are for the day on a regular given day. What can a person expect when they come to your business establishment here? What will you be serving them?
The real deal.
Brisket, ribs, and I heard something called a bolo that I ain't never heard of before. What's a bolo?
Bolo is smoked bologna.
Smoked bologna. And I think we got a pot of beans here. We do have a pot of beans here. We got potato salad, pickles and onions, if that is what you like, on the side. And I think I even see some cold refreshments. Thank you very much for your time. So you are a very busy man.
Thank you, man.
And I appreciate that. This should be edited maybe this weekend.
Okay.
And look for me on that business card I gave you.
Thank you, man.
All right, that's the word on the street, y'all. That is the word on the street. So for anybody interested, even in today's trying and uncertain times, you cannot just put your dreams on hold. You can't wait for things to go back to normal, because we don't even know if things are going to go back to any kind of type of normal. But if you have a goal, if you have a business goal, if you have a dream, something you're trying to do, the man is out here showing you. All you got to do is do it. You get out there and do it. The wind blow the wrong way, you step the other way. Some fall, you pick it up. The customers are waiting on something, you let them know. This particular item is not available right now, but if you give me a moment, I'll be able to serve you then. So patience, persistence, and passion. Thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, comment any questions you might have below. If you haven't already, you need to subscribe for more videos like this. This is my local boss, my business owner spotlight segment. Mr. Ravos is the boss on the street today. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to follow me on social media. Now, let me know what you think about this next upcoming video.